From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Clogged and smelly drains and sewer lines can be a nightmare, so Pipe Wrench is offering a $99 drain clearing special that includes a free camera inspection. And if we can't open your drain, the visit is free. Call us or book your appointment online at pipewrench.com. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free.
Well, thanks for checking in with your afternoon weather update. It's been a rainy start to the day. We've had a couple of strong thunderstorms earlier this morning. Still going to see quite a bit of rumbles of thunder here as the rain continues to swing its way on through. Now, with that said, the rain's going to be with us here for the next hour or two, and then it should start to fade a little bit as we get into the early afternoon and then kind of fire back up as we get another line of some showers and thunderstorms. Can't rule out a couple of isolated strong to severe thunderstorms, but for the general rule of thumb, I do think that the atmosphere is kind of quieting and calming down. And if you were with me earlier this morning, we were talking about the fact that, we may not be actually in the upper 60s to low 70s. It's going to trend a little bit on the cooler side thanks to the fact that we have the rain showers still hanging out with us, and that's going to be the story here throughout the rest of the day today. So let's take you to the radar recap over the last 3 hours. Again, you can always track this rain with us using the East Tennessee Weather app. Scan that QR code on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. The interactive radar gives you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours, so it really helps you to plan your day. Obviously, today is a soggy one, and that's going to be the story here from here on out. Now, rainfall amounts over the last 24 hours, we've picked up anywhere from 3/4 to almost 2 inches of rainfall, and it is still raining. So this is solid drought-busting rain around the area. The new U.S. Drought Monitor comes out on Thursday, so I'll keep you posted on that. We still have a level 1 risk and a few counties still in the level 2 risk for isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. At the lunch hour, we had some stronger thunderstorms swinging their way across parts of Chattanooga into Polk County and Bradley County, and that may swing its way up the mountain counties as well. Again, another reason to track it with the East Tennessee Weather app. Now, for the rest of the day today, here's your future cast. We pick up our timeline at noon. Again, the heavier showers should last for about another hour or two, maybe 3 hours. As we get into the 3, 4, 5, and 6 o'clock hour, a lot of that rain starts to fade away, but then notice another line of showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder as we get into the afternoon. Rainfall amounts from here on out, we're going to still pick up some decent amount of rain, so we're going to add to the rainfall that we've already seen over the last 24 hours, which again, anywhere from 3/4 of an inch of rain to over 2 inches in some locations. So showers and storms continue through the day today. Big ridge of high pressure builds in. That's going to give us some summer-like heat. As we round out the week, showers and thunderstorms are still possible this week with the chance for a few isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. So we're not out of the woods yet. Today, for the most part, we are, but as we get into the middle part of the week, more showers and storms could become a little bit stronger. So we started the morning off with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Forecast highs today, again, upper 60s to low 70s, maybe. We may stay in the mid to upper 60s all day thanks to the rain that's going to be sticking around. So we'll see how this all plays out. Just know that we may be trending cooler this afternoon. Into the evening hours we go. We're going to drop into the 50s and low 60s. If you have evening plans, ball games, practices tonight, some of those may be canceled because the fields are going to be just too wet. So you can see over the last 3 hours, we've got a lot of moisture and energy down across the Gulf states. That's going to continue to produce some severe weather across the southeastern U.S. over the next 24 hours. And again, can't rule that out for us here in East Tennessee. A couple of isolated strong thunderstorms possible. But the general rule of thumb is we're not really expected to see a whole lot more severe weather around East Tennessee, and that's going to shift off to our south and southeast. Above and beyond this week, we're talking about a big ridge of high pressure. So a trough ridge pattern sets up shop across the U.S. A big trough across the southwestern U.S., a big ridge across the southeastern U.S., that brings us the heat in the southeastern U.S., the colder weather out west, and then across the Great Plains and the upper Midwest. That's going to be the battle zone for not only severe weather here this week, Wednesday into Thursday, and probably Thursday into Friday as well, but it's going to bring incredible amounts of rain. Over the next 5 to 7 days, we're talking anywhere from 4 to 7, 8+ inches of rainfall across the parts of the Great Plains and the upper Midwest. Now, for us here locally, I think Sunday is going to be a rainier day as another trough swings its way into the area, helping to provide us with a little bit better rainfall. But as I mentioned, we do have a risk for some isolated strong thunderstorms Wednesday into Thursday, and I think it's going to be more pop-up showers and thunderstorms as, we get more of that summertime heat that's going to continue to build its way into the area. So looking at your 7-day forecast, it's going to be light wind on Tuesday, and that's going to be the coolest day with temperatures in the upper 60s. Wednesday, warmer at 78 degrees. That's nearly 10 degrees above average or more. The wind starts to pick up. Could see some afternoon showers and thunderstorms Wednesday into Thursday. Scattered storms possible Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Probably more widespread rain as we get into the day on Sunday, so we'll keep you posted on that. But look at those temperatures. We're going to be trending nearly 20 to 25 degrees above average for this time of the year. So make sure you check back in here this week. Of course, I'm going to keep you posted. And always check in with the East Tennessee weather platforms, whether that's Roku TV, Amazon Fire, the website, the app, Facebook, X, or even YouTube. Go smash and subscribe to that YouTube button. We sure hope you have a great day. Try to stay as dry as you possibly can. Kind of tough when it's raining this much, but it is definitely beneficial rain. It's not quite April yet, but it seems like we're getting those April showers. And you know what that brings? That brings Mayflowers, not Pilgrim. Have a great day, my friend.